For over 100 years, we have pushed pharmacy forward, and we haven't done it alone. Our work goes beyond the confines of a building, beyond research labs and classroom walls. We have led pharmacy education, practice, and research. It's the story of people elevating care and saving lives. We're dedicated to pushing past the status quo and fighting for a better tomorrow. This is not just a Kentucky story. It's yours, your teachers, your students, your children's, your neighbors, your pharmacies, your future. It's about how we go beyond the script.
I'm Spencer Tungett. I am a PY3 and I am from Campbellsville, Kentucky. Pharmacists are friends and confidants to their patients. So if a patient, is experiencing a side effect from a medication, if they're experiencing a certain condition, they'll bring it to their pharmacist. But more than that, if they're struggling with something at home, if one of their children is experiencing a problem, or if they're having a bad day, they're letting the pharmacist know, and the pharmacist is just able to be there for that patient. And that's what I absolutely love. That is the role that I want to serve in as a pharmacist.
My name's Alex Nilgis. I'm in the class of 2021 and I'm from Elyria, Ohio. My parents are really proud. I will be the first on either side of my family to have a doctorate. UK is always pushing in some direction that no one's been before. I feel like when we're in the classroom, they're preparing us for not the pharmacy practice right now, not what pharmacists are doing right now, but what we'll be doing when we graduate and beyond that.
I knew I wanted to do anything from drug discovery to clinical, but I didn't have a lot of experience in any of that really, and I didn't know where exactly I would fit in. And the College of Pharmacy, we have multiple tracks and we have avenues of doing research in all of these different places. My biggest motivation for graduate school is getting the proper training I need to be an independent research scientist that was able to accomplish what she wanted to.
We're in the behavior change business. I'm William Fleming, President of Healthcare Services, and I work for Humana. The pharmacist is freely accessible more times than not to the consumer.
It's true. People don't have to make an appointment to come see me. People can pick up their phone and they can ask me a question. My patients are coming in every day and they're asking me questions and they're already starting to get to know me and recognize me when they walk in the door. And I think that's really our biggest role in public health, is that we're so accessible and we have all this knowledge that people don't realize that we have.
How do we get the pharmacist more out front, more part of that medical team in the local community, engaging deeply with primary care and specialists? UK College of Pharmacy is the best, and for me there was no other choice.
Well, certainly I've been working on all kinds of patients within the Children's Hospital. I focused on pulmonary and CF in the last 15, 20 years.
I met Elizabeth with Dr. Conga when she first came to our center. She was quite young. Elizabeth is one of those patients who really has the classical full gamut of CF.
And I do this for 24 minutes, 4 times a day, 3 times a day, depending on how sick I am. And then I also do a nebulizer. I do albuterol, hypertonic, and pulmozyme, and they all have different roles, and I usually do that at the same time as my test.
She's on 17 chronic medicines and 4 vitamins, so she has 21 different medicines to take a day, some which are aerosols, some of which are oral medicines, etc. So just looking at that whole list, how's the best way we can manage this? Are there any drug interactions? What new drugs might she be able to take in a clinical trial? Obviously it's a team decision, but usually 97% of the time our recommendations are taken.
In the College of Pharmacy, we are tasked with trying to develop new drugs, new opportunities for treating a wide range of disease. We have a research laboratory component up on the International Space Station. And that means we can send experimental materials up there with the idea of exploring a new dimension. So we're trying to use that as a way to evoke greater chemical diversity in medicinal plants.
And you have to take advantage of these opportunities that the college is giving you, the faculty is giving you, UK gives to its students. Yes, it's a demanding program, but we have all these opportunities here that are going to make you a better student and a better pharmacist at the end of the day.
Let's go beyond the status quo.
Beyond the classroom.
Beyond the borders of the college.
To train the next generation of leaders.
Beyond the discoveries of the lab.
Beyond what everyone expects.
Let's go beyond what we thought possible, beyond our wildest imagination, knowing our success is grounded in our history. As we go beyond the greatest achievements of our past, there are no limits to how far Kentucky can go beyond the script.